Hello, everyone. You can call me Moss, and we're live streaming again because I still have a lot of prep to do for our fight. Oh man, I don't even know how much I'm gonna actually get done. That is what it is. But right now, I'm gonna work on a reference sheet for Sage. I love Sage very dearly. And so Sage does have a reference sheet already, but I don't like it, so I wanted to make another one. And I don't think that reference sheet has his pets on them. I think Whiskers has their own, but I want to have them on here with him. And so we're gonna try and do that. Doo-doo-doo. So this little guy is Whiskers. Whiskers the rat. Rats have big ears. I don't know. Rats and mice look kind of similar. I don't really know what the differences are between them. I'll be honest. Should probably look into that. I still have to decide when in canon Sage gets Whiskers. So Whiskers and Nibbles originally weren't his. They belong to a furball by the name of Silas? Silas, I think? Because I had two characters, one named Silas, another named Silic. And, well, the names are very, very similar. And so, yeah, I think they belong to this furball by the name of Silas, who I played in a campaign. And so Silas was a very silly little guy, was a druid, and just mostly just liked wandering around as a dog most of the time. But he ended up almost dying because at the time I was kind of generally new to D&D, and I didn't know how disengaging worked. And so I was stuck between a rock and a hard place. And by between a rock and a hard place, I mean two enemies on either side of me. And I could not move for the life of me without getting opportunity attacked. And so I guess I kind of thought that disengaging was leaving the battle. And so it didn't work out that way. It didn't. And Silas nearly died. So Silas is very soft, squishy. Very, very sweet and not very into adventure Silas wasn't made for the adventuring life. And so Silas ended up retiring. And I wrote a whole letter and everything that Sage read out because Sage was like, "Alright, I'm gonna join. I shall be your replacement." And so the way this game worked, it's actually part of a program. So we operate in one shots. And so you didn't actually have to use the same character every time you play. You could use an entirely different other guy if you want. And so I ended up using Sage, and it's funny because this game was actually a finale. I think it was the finale. And then Sage immediately in this game almost died as well. So it is what it is. But in Silas's letter, he gave Whiskers and Nibbles to Sage. And so I don't really know where like this game is in like my own little canon. Cause like I think it would be kinda nice for Sage to have whiskers and nibbles, like when he's living his little life in his little cottage with his significant other, Dill. But it probably doesn't happen way later because at that point, like Sage isn't even a druid yet, which is like how they're connected. They're cousins, so to speak, or at least that's what they would say. But they're part of the same circle, I guess. No, they weren't. I still gotta figure that part out. But that's just what we're saying. And so, yeah. I know I need to write more because like I really like want to write stories with these fellows. But I don't know, I just haven't. But perhaps someday, maybe tomorrow, maybe the next day. I have to at some point. Part of me was kind of considering like making a new reference sheet for Dale, but there's too many other reference sheets I have to make and a whole bunch of characters I haven't even designed yet. So maybe next year. Or sometime else in the season. I don't know. So we might not get another character sheet. Reference sheet. And so part of me is like also kind of considering I still have to finish Marlene's reference sheet, but it's mostly finished except for I have to design this little pendant and I don't know what the little pendant's gonna look like. So that's the only thing stopping me really. Everything else, well, I guess I also have to design the armor, but it shouldn't be that bad either. But other than that, Marlene shouldn't be that hard to finish. But I've also kind of been thinking about just kind of trying to doodle some of my other characters that I haven't designed yet. You know, just get something so people could at the very least like do a little uncolored sketch of my sillies. Because a lot of these characters like have ties to my other characters, like Peppermint, who is Sage's roommate. Sage and Elm's roommate. They all live together. Um, and then there's Luvon and there's Keith slash Kyle, who are friends with Sneevis. Or well, I'm kind of debating on Luvon dating Sneevis, but blah blah. And I feel like I was thinking about this earlier. Just like so many different characters. Okay, so Sneevis has a sibling named Snorbus, and then there's Quigley and Quimble, and they're all a big happy family. And then there's the rest of the family, who I haven't even named yet. There's so many of them. So I will most likely not be getting to most of that this year. But you know what? That's fine. I'm gonna do what I can do. And it's gonna be all fine and dandy. Where is the back of this man's head? His hair is like tied up with flowers. Doot, doot, doot. Do just a little swoopy there. Alright. Your face is good enough. I lied. I lied. Okay. Right. He has a little leaf that I draw sometimes, but other times I forget that it exists. Because that's just what we do. Should probably draw it up here too. Oop. It kind of looks like a feather, but it's not. It's not, I promise. It's a leaf. It's a sage leaf. Because his name is Sage. Alright, that's his face. Now to the other part of his face. His eyes. I could just copy paste it. I don't think I will though. His silly little eyebrows. Oh, they're big chunky eyebrows. His silly chunky eyebrows. Yeah, that's his face. Those are his eyes. I don't like this drawing. I might resketch it. I don't know. I just don't like it. That is not my boy. His legs should be shorter. We're gonna put him in shorts. Do do do. Do 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 do. Oh, it's just starting to think, I wonder if I can get this done before 9. No. No, it's just not happening. I can dream, I can wish, but it is not in the cards. Not tonight. Maybe one day I'll make a little video about my garden. It's been going. It's just been going. His head feels massive. It's gonna be okay. We can give him a little smile. I don't think he would smile like. I don't think he would smile like that. Yeah, I think that's better. Yeah, I don't like extremes. Maybe it's just like the squinty eyes I don't like. There's just something about it. And I don't know what it is. I don't know. For some reason, it kind of feels like it's giving Lego. No, I don't do a lot of stuff with Lego, so I could like 100% be wrong, but it's just kind of giving me those vibes. This doesn't look right. But you know what? It's gonna be okay. We can learn how to draw later. Oh no. What does hair look like? We're just gonna give him a little squiggle. Alright. It's good enough. It's good enough. I don't actually know if it's any better. I feel like he doesn't look like he has any punch. He's lost his punch. I don't know how to draw it. We're gonna have to learn this year. That is indeed a band. Okay. I also have to figure out how spiders look. So I can draw nibbles, but get to that in a second. Maybe I should give him the squinties again. No, he can not have his leaf. The leaf is kind of optional anyway. I wonder if I can get. I'm not even. Is this allowed? Is this allowed on YouTube? He's not wearing a shirt. Oh no. I do not like this thumb. I don't think that thumb was any better. Okay. It just doesn't look right. I'm probably just gonna make him another reference sheet next year, aren't I? Because it's kind of seeming like it. Oh yes, yes. He does have hair. Okay. um, it's looking. Just coming along. Oh, wait. He needs his ear detail. It's not just a triangle coming out of his head, I promise. Move his head over just a smidge. I am on the wrong layer. Where is he? Oh gosh. Alright. Well, I think his arms could be shorter. Okay. So then, I still have to figure out what I'm gonna put in here. Gnome. Druid. He loves small spaces. Radishes. Um, doesn't like being touched. I don't know. No, I don't think that's how many ends. Whoa, hold on. Does it have two ends? Unannounced? I think it does. Doesn't like being touched. Unannounced. Unannounced. Touches. I might have to do that somewhere else. Okay. Little D. Wait, I could look at his other reference sheet. Do I have it on here? No, I do not. Wait, I have to open Toy House. Do we even have it on Toy House? That is always the question. That is not the right character folder. It is on Toy House. Now you all can see his old reference sheet. Oh, wait, yeah, okay. I got this. It is massive. Oh, jeez. Shrink, please. Okay. It can be this big. Okay. I have things on here. I'm just gonna steal them. um, he is 3'0". Oh yeah, he does like mushrooms. Okay, reserved maybe. But the rest feels kind of general. Wait, he has a tattoo. I forgot he. No, I actually. What? I genuinely forgot that he had this tattoo. Like, I. No, wait. So, like, I genuinely thought that Sage didn't have tattoos. Because I know Dill has tattoos. Hold on, wait. I'm gonna bring Dill's character sheet. It has a shrink. And so this is Dill's character sheet. The lovely Dill, his partner. And so so Dill has this sun marking, and then Sage has the moon, and Dill has it tattooed on their shoulder, and like also whatever's going on here, and then also has this other leafy tattoo, but the tattoo is placed where it would be on their cloak. And I guess Sage has that too. Who tattooed him? Who would he actually let tattoo him? Because, I mean, I guess who. Wow. His nose was not very beefy. Wow, okay. Because I guess it would be kind of a fun idea for Dill to be a tattoo artist, but I feel like Dill's like more a watercolor illustrator. Ignore this. I don't feel like Sage would actually let anyone tattoo him. I mean, he doesn't seem like. I mean, if someone did, he would probably have to know them really well and like trust them a lot. I don't think Sage would want to be stuck somewhere with someone he doesn't know, stabbing him with ink and needles. So, oh, you know what? The bread thing is kind of funny because I did do an illustration with him where I turned him into a mouse, like an anthropomorphized mouse, and he had bread and also jam. Oh, I look at things and I remember things about my characters that I do not remember. So, I guess we're learning. We're learning as we're making his reference sheet. But yeah. Look, it's whiskers. But yeah, okay. I'm gonna actually have to figure out what I'm gonna put here. I don't exactly know what yet though. Um. Hmm. See, this is why it's important to actually know your characters. Who would have guessed it? I was running into this issue with Sneezus' reference sheet too. I didn't know what to actually put here. I don't actually. Why do I have these little sections? Okay, I'm gonna look at the reference sheets of some of my other characters real quick. But I actually have to remember who I made reference sheets for. Um, because there were some reference sheets I made, but they're like highly simple because some characters genuinely don't have very many details on them. Maybe I should like actually share my screen for this. I have to get the window together. Okay. Because I don't have it to just like straight up share my screen. Okay. Um, I'm figuring this out. Okay. So yeah, I think that is doing the thing. Oh yeah, my entire window is outlined in yellow to tell me that it's recording. Um, so I have a few characters that I have reference sheets for. These two are like very simple. I mean, whoa, load. I mean, literally just a ball of soil. There's not really much about them. I haven't made reference sheets for too many of these guys, but I do have one for static. Ooh, my unfinished like sheets for profiles. Oh, here it is. There's no information. It's just design, nothing else. Okay, I know there's Psalm, but Psalm doesn't have her character sheet uploaded to Toy House because it was too large. Uh, okay. We're gonna try this folder. Oh, no, don't look at them. Oh gosh, don't look at them. So, I know there's one for Toffee, and then I actually just made one for this fella. Then Eden has one too. Wilson also has one, but I might just go look at that later. Please don't die on me. Please respond. Okay, it didn't explode. That is always a good thing. Oh, wait. I love this reference sheet so much. What year did I make this? 2024. This was last year? I don't know what I was doing last year, but I was doing pretty good. I don't know. There's just something about the style here that I like. Shoot, go away. Um, occupation. Well, Sage doesn't have a job, so I guess that one's out of the question. I love him so much. Look at him in Pump. I love Pump. I should draw Toffee more actually. I didn't actually upload his character sheet yet. That was a choice that I had made. And there's Eden. Oh yeah, I guess I could put who he's roommates with. I hmm, I don't know. It doesn't. I feel like I feel like him being roommates with Elm and Peppermint isn't important enough to put on his character sheet specifically. I could probably just put it on his art fight profile. What do I do? Oh man. Okay. I don't know if there's anyone else that I've made full character sheets for. Um, Actually, I think I did make a little something for Java. I am not gonna open Java's sheet right now. So. Oh, I made one for Jax. Edge, are you being functional? Are you gonna explode? Oh, it's not responding again. Do I have too many tabs for you? I haven't drawn Jackson in a little while either. Okay, no, actually, what was I doing in 2024? Because I like, there's just something about the style here that I like. Also, for some reason, he and Toffee just gave him really long legs. And the little spikies. Okay. Uh, I don't know, maybe I just ask folks what they want to see on a character sheet, a reference sheet. I'm trying to change the screen that's displaying, but I don't think it's. Oh, that's how you do it. Okay. I mean, I could say that he is very protective of his loved ones, but I also put that on Elm's character sheet. But I don't know. I feel like Elm would be a lot more reckless with protecting someone, just going at them with their giant pickaxe. I don't actually think I drew it that big, but they have a pickaxe. Um, well, technically it's a great axe, but it's a pickaxe. Um, but Sage would definitely put himself in harm's way if it meant protecting someone that he loves, which is precisely what happened. But is in my own little canon. So right there, yes. Doot. Fierce. Is that how you spell fiercely? I'm gonna check that later. Fiercely protective of loved ones. Oh wait. I can't forget about that one. Alright, and I think that's good. I'm taking away his tattoo privileges, though, so I'm not going to make note of that one. And so, no shoes, whiskers, and he nibbles over here once I figure out how spiders work. Oh, I guess that's why I didn't have it over here, because I have it over here, but, well, now it's over there, so it's gonna go bye-bye. Well, I guess I could instead make note of the leaves in hair. Wait, I want to make note of the optional leaf down here. Optional leaf. Cloak. Reverses. I guess I could make note of this with brow, but I don't have room for it. I think it's obvious enough. Engagement. Ring. Oh wait, I gotta make sure I draw the ring. So his right hand. I don't know if there's like an actual hand that it has to be on. I think it has to be on the right hand. Is there certain hand engagement rings have to be on? I'm looking this up. Oh, it's usually on the left hand? No, I'm getting mixed. I think it's right. Or maybe there are no rules. And people just do it. Maybe in the town that they grew up in, it's usually on the right. Because it's kind of important for potential story reasons as far as Dill goes. Because Dill is left-handed. So, right hand because I said so. Okay, okay. I think that's good. I'm getting kind of tired though, I'm not gonna lie. The sleepiness comes for me. I might have to finish his sheet tomorrow, but I do kind of still want to get some doodles in. There's elegance. I have to upload elegance eventually. I do have like something for elegance, but I'm not like 100% on his design. So I suppose one of the other guys that I should get up, besides Luvan, is Zelrus. Perhaps. And so Zelrus is one of my tieflings. There are like 4 of them. And I have basically designed none of them. And so I don't exactly know what's going on with Zelrus. I know that I want him to be red. So Elegance is yellow, Zelrus is red, and Amaranth is blue. I don't know why, but Zelrus feels blue too, but I don't know. I already decided. They're gonna be primary colors. And there's nothing I can do about it. Which is, of course, not true. I'm the one designing them. There's everything I can do about it. But I don't know. I don't know like what to put him in. Because like why is he so high? So like Zorus is kind of a street rat. He is poor. He is probably lower than lower class, but he sometimes does like dress like the upper class to fit in, and he mingles with them. In fact, Elegance, his begrudging boyfriend on Zorus's part, is part of the upper class, and he also doesn't know that Zorus is poor. So there's also that part. Which is kind of a whole thing because Elegance is classist, very much so. So like, oh yeah, Zorus is also a rogue. A rogue assassin. So I don't exactly know what to do with him. But I'm sure we'll figure it out. And so I guess we're just gonna do some kind of little doodle with him. Put him in some kind of outfit. Put him in something. Do something. Why is his leg so long? Shorter. Zorus is also probably the shortest of my tieflings. I can't make him 5'2". His Psalm is already kind of 5'2". But she also has the ears, and I don't think the 5'2" accounts for the ears. Or at least I told myself I doesn't. So maybe he can be 5'2". And Psalm is 5'2" without the ears, and so technically Psalm is actually taller than Zorus. Maybe. How do legs work? Why is this one thicker than the other? Why does everything feel wrong? maybe the legs are fine. We're gonna put the. You know what? We can clean this up later. We'll do another sketch over it. We'll clean it up. We're just trying to get something down for now. Oh, it does not look good. At least in the moment. But you know what? It's gonna look better soon. Eventually. And so I know I want his horns to be kind of like this. And I know I want his tail to like be like pointed spade. But like one part is longer than the other. So kind of like that. Oh wow, it is dark in here. The sun's setting and now it's getting dark. Now I have to turn the lamp on. There we go. Now there's light. So Zorus was the character that I made for that little campaign. And he was good. I love Zorus. But Elegance was like an off rip NPC that I had made. Because I was running my own campaign with some coworkers on a summer job. I had yapped about D&D so much that I got some people to play with me. And so at least one of our players wasn't here that day, the day that we were playing. We play every day because we play during our lunch break. And so I just started talking, making things up, just making up a little scenario. And so they were in a town, and there was a band, and one of my players was a bard, and decided to play to impress these people. And they were like, "Yo, you should come to the tavern with us." And so they did. And it was going all fine and dandy. There was Elegance, who's the bartender. I didn't feel like there was enough happening though, so I decided to make them classes. And yeah, that's kind of how he started to exist. And so then we went home and we wanted to continue it, so I ended up making him a character sheet. And then I just kind of ended up adopting him into my own little universe. What do what do I what what is going on? Maybe Zorus isn't the one for today. Okay, so there's Zell, there's Peppermint, Keith slash Kyle, Snorbus, Quimble, Quigley. And then I also guess there's Peebles, but I don't really want to work with Peebles today. Peebles can go somewhere. So who do I want most? Definitely want Peppermint. Oh yeah, and then there's Sneebles. Maybe Sneebles, and then maybe Quigley. But actually, I am actually getting pretty tired, so maybe I should just settle down and finish Sage's reference sheet before I do anything else. Stop going on tangents that I don't need to go on. But first, I think I've been working for an hour now, so I should definitely take a water break. Wait, where'd my water go? Anyway, while I'm taking a water break, if there's anyone watching, which is very unlikely, you should drink some water too. Or, like, even if you're watching this after the live's ended and you've made it this far, I'm not sure why, but yeah, drink some water or get your favorite drink. Yeah, I think I definitely need some water. So, I think I kind of want to work on this all later. I kind of just want to get to coloring for now. I mean, that's kind of most of it anyway, so. What is this layer? So, we'll get to coloring. And I think I'll have the full body on a different layer. I'll put it in a folder. Boop. Wait, I still haven't drawn Nibbles yet. So we have this This very silly looking spider here. But it's probably not very accurate to spiders. I don't know. Sometimes I literally just kind of draw spiders like this. No wait. What's those? Yeah. And it kind of works. It kind of works. Which is kind of why you look like this. Kind of why she looks like this at the moment. So let me actually lower the opacity on this. I cannot see. Yeah, that kind of that kind of works. And Nibbles is kind of a fuzzy little spider. Well, not little, but I don't know if she's this wide. But I guess that's the vibe for today. Oh, I think it kind of looks cute. I'll have the little leggies kind of wrap around Sage's arm. Another kind of an implied back leg. She's so wide. And then I'm gonna duplicate this actually. Get rid of all that luscious arm hair that I drew earlier. You too. Okay. Wait, what? Oh, I already started raising for the legs. That is a massive spider, but it's okay. Just don't make her mad. And she will not bite. So now I gotta grab her reference sheet. Which I'll probably also just throw up on his art fight, on Sage's art fight page anyway. You know, I'm sure all the people who don't want to see spiders have probably already left. Okay. So it is time. No, it's on there. Right. Need to get the selection in there between that luscious arm hair of yours. Reverse it. And it is him. No, whoa, 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 whoa. Not the bucket tool. And we'll just get all these other things individually. Okay. Sweet. I will need this to move over a little bit. Oh, do I want the skin to be on a different layer, actually? I think I might. So I'm actually going to make this color. And also make this color. Which I suppose is a little tricky for this one specifically, because it's basically all face. So I'm gonna cut this, paste this, make this color. Oh, yes, okay. And then I'll end up filling in all the stuff that's not skin at another time. Okay, well, I lied. We're making this very convoluted. Like I've never layered a thing in my life. So we're gonna have the brown underneath. And then just delete. Oh, not the hair. Where's his hairline? has now started to rain. So at least I know that my plants are going to be watered well. Okay. Ooh. Also wrong layer. Boop. Oh, right. Yes. Oh, wrong one. I have to also make sure I get them over here. It's definitely looking a little weird at the moment, but we'll get past the weirdness eventually. Okay, I think we did it. Alright, he has hair now. No, I forgot to get rid of... What? What do you mean I didn't? No. Okay. Oh. There you are. Okay. Nope. Should probably make this a little bit darker. Then he had... What? Then he has his green shirt underneath. Yeah. Let me give him some whites. Oh, yes, his eyebrows. Then he has his scars. I'll consider this later. Looks like I made the wrapping. Looks like there is a wrapping that I didn't consider. Oop. Wait, what happened to Nibbles' reference? And so there's these two spots here. There's a sort of line. Well, too big, too big. There's this sort of line here. And then alright, well, that looks like her. And then there is Whiskers, who has the exact same coloration, but just is a different creature and has a different pattern. Let me give her a pink tail. As if you took a mouse and dipped her upside down in chocolate. Which I don't recommend doing, but you know, that's kind of just what she looks like. Alright, well. I got some of them done. I still have to finish the cloak, but I think this is all I'm gonna do for tonight. And I'll probably finish them up tomorrow. As well as getting some attacks in, because tomorrow is the start of our fight. But if you're watching this, I hope you had a good time watching.